Okay, let's go ahead and get started there, folks. Welcome back to another Terraria YouTube stream. I'm your host, Strange Jim, and today we got um, we're going to be doing a little bit of single player, continuing our search for better weapons, um, stronger weapons, something that we can kind of face off against the mobs that are spawning on me before we get into the um, uh, before we actually tackle um, uh, hard mode. So, um, we got to we're gonna be needing to kind of explore a little bit, look around a little bit, try to find, main objective right now for me is trying to find a better weapon. Because last time, you know, last week on the single player, I got my ass handed to me because of, what was it, Snowclops is its name? Or Hoofclops? Or whatever. Um, I could not do enough damage to him um, to, you know, remove him from being an issue. But, um, so yeah, it's a little problematic along those lines. So uh, we got to a point where uh, I think the grass is getting to the point of getting up to where my tree farm should be. So that's going to start growing here pretty soon. Um, so I got that to kind of work on. Um, and I need to start kind of surrounding the areas that have um, I need to kind of try to block off any of the corruption that's around so that I don't have any, um, so I don't have it, spreading outside of its particular area and causing me lots of hardship. Now, don't get me wrong, there's going to be like another expansion at some point in time that's going to cause me some additional problems. This is a huge world, and typically what happens is that they will open up like a second corruption biome that I'm going to have to contend with. Um, so, as soon as I defeat um, as soon as I get into hard mode, then I'm gonna be needing to try to face off or trying to find that second biome as soon as I can. So yeah, so I got my work cut out for me along those lines. So I need to kind of prep for that as well. So, um, now thankfully I do have the Goblin Tinkerer there, so that's nice. Um, so, I have um, what's it called? The Demonite bars are at the moment. So, and the meteorite bars don't really help out too much. I mean, they gave me the ham axe there, which is the best one out of the bunch. But it doesn't, there's nothing like pickaxe related. Um, ideally, what I should really try to do is, get down into hell so I can mine out some hellstone. Problem is that I might accidentally trigger the boss down there while trying to mine hellstone. So yeah, it's not necessarily something I'm also kind of looking forward to either. So um, now um, what I would like to try to do is get something that allows for me to be completely immune to lava, but I don't really have that right at this moment in time. So, um, don't think I have anything in owned right now that can try to help me out with that at this time. So, um, so that's why I'm saying that I'm probably going to need to do a bit in terms of hunting for resources and like. Um, as you can see, the grass is almost at the very top there, so um, what I should really be doing right now is really kind of gathering up all the dirt that I possibly can so that I can start really working on the tree farm a little bit more, which probably means that I'm going to need to really kind of take down this mountain over here completely. Um, and I also need to do a lot of exploring. Um, Now, I haven't done anything with the dungeon over here yet because I want to try to find a better weapon, before I try to tackle that. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, Ball of Hurt is, does a fair amount of damage, but, um, it's not giving me nearly as much damage as what I, absolutely need to kind of take on. Um, like I said, I got my ass handed to me by snow crops, whatever, last time. So, I did what I could to try to survive, but he was hitting me harder than what I could really stand, and um, so yeah. Okay. I need to go and collect all the dirt that's here. So, it's too bad that I don't have like an actual defense sentry right at the moment. Just gonna keep on knocking these blocks out. Hopefully by the time I get up to the top, it will have grown onto the platform that I want them on. But we'll see. Okay. Oh, oh, come on. Clear that one. Thank you. Thank you. A little bit of a problem with that last last block there. Bulldozer. Okay. I guess it was it's an achievement for clearing out dirt or something like that. I guess, maybe. Even though, you know, I've already kind of cleared out this dirt, but, you know. Okay. Oops. Yeah, Jim, what are you doing? I don't have any kind of like wings or anything like that to, you know, make me fly back up here, so at least not yet. I haven't really explored too much around the sky area to see if I can find a building that might have some wings around, but okay, so now that we have, you know, this up here a little bit, what I want to try to do is, and we'll just go ahead and grab these. Now one kind of fell down, so I'm gonna have to kind of take care of that, but whee! But it shouldn't be too far from where I'm at right there, so there we go. Alright, so now we'll head on back. Now, let's see. I want to go and blocks. And now I'm going to try to use my dirt blocks on both sides to try to make sure that I get, you know, enough there. What I want to also do is make sure that I get a lot of stone brick so that I can stop the corruption from expanding. There we go. See, what I would like to, you know, eventually have is a weapon that can actually kill um, everybody, you know, quickly, like, hit them once and they're dead kind of situation. But obviously, I don't have a good weapon for that. Hey there, Jay. How you doing there, bud? Welcome back to the stream. How's your day been so far? All right. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get about like 900 or so dirt blocks out this way a little bit more. I know that it won't reach the edge of the map, but I want to make sure that I have enough, to allow for the grass to kind of grow. And then I'll take the other 1,000 blocks that I have over to the other side of where my base is and kind of expand out that way. And see if I can get, not only, make sure that I have enough for um, the tree farm expansion, but, maybe also, see if I can find some sky islands that I could, um, that I can reach. So, my day's been pretty good so far. Um, no real complaints. So, it's the same old, same old. So, you know, um, fairly simple stream so far, so it's all good. So, now obviously we're not at the point of, you know, making a full tree farm. I need the grass to grow in order to plant the acorns, but still. May I ask what Pega? Pega is a low-code programming environment. So if you are like a software dev, it's kind of like it's like Visual Studio or Eclipse if you're familiar with those. If you aren't, if you don't really have a software development background, then basically what it's meant to be is something that um, allows for like business users to kind of doesn't know anything about programming, and they can basically go into this tool and they can basically put buttons down, they can put text boxes down and then you have, programmers like myself that goes in and makes sure that the code, functions the way they want it to. So it's not a very well-known language, or, environment. Most know of, C, C++, Java, Python, those languages. But, believe me, when I first heard about it, I was like, going, what the hell is Pega? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about with that. But yeah, it's another one of the, well, I mean, it's based off of Java. So if you know Java, you kind of know the underlying foundation of the Pega environment. So it's not like it's, you know, some super obscure language or anything like that. So, it's just you know, a tool to be used, to try to streamline applications being built. So, And there's a certification that you can take to kind of help yourself, you know, not only know the environment, but also to, um, potentially get a job. Basically tell companies that, hey, you know exactly, what you're doing with you know how to build the Pega environment, so, maybe we'll hire you or something along those lines. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to learn enough about it again to pass their certification and hopefully get a job. So okay, so we have an island above here. So what I'm gonna do is grab some wooden platforms and build up to it because I want to see what I can, if there's. Well, that's the plan. Uh, one of the uh, one of the things that I'm doing with it is that I'm kind of recording the video, so while you know if there's ever like any questions that I might have, then I'm hoping that members of that community will like find my videos and go, oh, you were asking this question? Oh, okay, well here's the answer for you. And maybe at the same time, I might be helping out someone else that might be like in the same boat that I'm in. They're trying to figure out what, Pega's all about and um, try to um, there we go. So, yeah. Okay, what we got here? Hey, wings! Awesome. Okay, I'll grab all that first off. Let's go ahead and take the chest. And then um, unfortunately you can't necessarily like put wings anywhere here to make things a little bit easier for yourself. So um, but what we can do is we can put the radar in here and it'll still work, and then we'll throw the wings on. So awesome. See, I can't not really killing these guys off very well, so whee. Now I would love if I could, um, if I could get like um, the wings and the rocket boots to kind of work together on this, but they don't. So that kind of sucks. I kind of wish that they kind of incorporated that in, but it is what it is. Not much I can really do about it. So, oh, come on now. Let's see. Oh, come on. Stop it. Leave me alone. To be honest, I should probably just go ahead and make the platforms out this way. So yeah, I'm just kind of working on that, um, I basically what I do is I do like a little bit of I do like about 1 hour of studying for the most part and making those Pega videos, and then um, and then after that I do a little bit of video uploads because I have a lot of backlog of videos to kind of take care of. So, oh boy. Hey there, Blackheart, how you doing there, bud? What are you up to? Okay, and goes that. Go. Make sure that these platforms are set out properly. Let's see, can't really see. Okay, there we go. Chat was a little behind my gaming window here, so I was like, okay, gotta fix that. Okay. And to make sure that I can take these platforms before these guys attack me. Okay. Let's see, we'll go ahead and throw these down. Go and nope. Come on now. Come on. Don't do that to me. Okay, and we are good. Okay. So now we'll run on back. I mean, I could, fly and see, what else I can see, see if there's anything useful or if there's any uh, additional islands with waterfalls on them, but so far I'm not really seeing any. Now we got Fortunately, don't really have any defense units for at this moment in time, so this makes things a little bit rougher right at this moment in time. But not much I can really do about it. Gotta expand my tree farm out. Although I do need to um, get a I need to kind of get a point on where I have a way over here as well. There we go. There we go. And there's that. Oh, come on. Get out of my way right at the moment. You are in my way. Go away. Thank you. There we go. There's that. And there we go. Okay. So now we have, you know, basically a grass, um, you know, a way for grass to kind of go up and over, you know, once it expands over here. Now, you know, it'd be fantastic if I could actually find something like that one axe that, you know, you and I found there, Blackheart, about, you know, putting, you know, it can kind of, if you hit the ground, it'll, like, you know, create grass for that. You know, that would make, you know, building a tree farm that much easier, but um, obviously, you know, um, that might be a little harder to get. So, but let's go ahead and kind of continue our building of the tree farm out this way as well. You know, for the 1,000 blocks that I have. But again, it won't reach the edge of the map. So, yeah, too bad you can't make it into Leno. Indeed. But I'm sure that there's something that I can do, if I'm not mistaken. I know that there's something that I could use to kind of expand grass. So it's not something that, you know, it's like, oh, I have to wait. I think there is a way to get, you know, grass to grow, but not really remembering whereabouts to kind of get it. I think it's just like a seed that I can get from, I think the zoologist or the dryad that allows for me to kind of plant grass. So, um, I think that's a method that I could use for that. And if that's the case, then I can just go I can go out, I can get the grass seed, purchase two, plant them on both sides um, of the entrance to the tree farm, and then just kind of walk away and just let it go from there. So, when did you start Terraria? I haven't played it, but it looks fun. So when was the first time I played it? Probably a good year ago. I started Terraria. Um, never had a chance to play it before. I kept on getting, hearing people, it's similar to Minecraft, it's similar to Minecraft, but I was like, um, going, but it's 2D sprites. How can it be similar to Minecraft? And it's like, well, you know, it has similarities. I can't say that it's like perfectly the same as Minecraft, but it has similarities to it. So, and yes, I did see the fact that there is a little bit of waterfall up there. So obviously there's something above. Um, but we'll come back to that a little bit later. Um, Um, it also has a lot of different. It has a lot more bosses that you can fight than Minecraft. In Minecraft you have what, three bosses at most. The Elder Dragon, um the what's it called? Oh wow, that island is super low. Um, Yeah, there's like, three bosses in Minecraft, so it's like, okay, well, sure. Um, Whereas, in Terraria, there's like triple, if not quadruple the amount of bosses that you fight in Terraria. Um, so there's a lot of potential challenge for it. You do have a crafting system. There's a lot of mods in it, same with Minecraft. Um, so, um, I, I think they brought out a third boss there, Blackheart. Um, recently. I forget exactly when, but I believe that they brought out a third. So, okay. Not much there. That's kind of unfortunate. Um, Now, for this particular gameplay there, Jay, I haven't gone in too far, so I am showing a little bit of like a spoiler in the sense that, hey, there's something up in the sky. So, I kind of apologize for that, but, um, but I'm not so far ahead that I'm showing like a lot of spoilers though, so um but yeah. It's a fun game and you can do multiplayer on it as well. So um Warden isn't a boss. Okay. I thought they brought out I thought they brought out a third boss though. I'm pretty sure that they did, but again, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't played Minecraft in forever, and well, um, you know, I haven't really been paying too much attention to it. I got burned out on Minecraft a long time ago, so I don't really play it that much anymore. Broke the wrong one. There we go. Slimes, leave me alone. Yeah. Yeah, the first time that I played Terraria, which I mean you can, it's in the playlist, so I mean you can always kind of check that out if you want to. Um, but the first time I played through it, I kind of screwed up a little bit. So I made it. I didn't know what I was doing, and well, they don't, much like Minecraft, they don't really tell you like what to do or how to go about doing things, right? Um, so yeah, it can be very difficult um for new players, especially if they're not familiar with what's going on. You know, I mean, just ask Blackheart. He was like going, what do I do? So, um, I kind of stepped in to try to help him out a little bit because, well, I played this before, so um, I kind of knew up to a certain point, and but after that, I was like going, okay, I have no clue what's next, my friend. So we're just gonna have to, um, you know, we'll see about trying to do this together. So, oh, these harpies are really being a problem. I'm trying to work here. God damn it, leave me alone. Um, but my first playthrough, it pretty much ended in disaster. So I was like going, okay, well, not much else I can really do about this. Um, my world is basically being absolutely consumed, and it was making it super difficult um, to play that level. And I think it was also around the time when I got my job last year, so I got to the point where I was like going, you know what? It's just easier for me to just kind of say, you know what? I'm just gonna wrap this one up and call it. I'm not gonna put any more time and effort into the game um, when I knew that the world was pretty much dying on me for the most part. So, darn harpy, go away, go away. There we go. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go on up here. Let's grab this chest real quick. There's another pair of wings, and just kind of junk after that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get myself a lot more of wooden platforms. And there we go. That should do. And yep. Oh, come on. Come on now, guys. Leave me alone. It is not a forgiving game, by the way, there, Jay. Just to kind of warn you. If you go in thinking, oh yeah, this game is easy, yeah, be careful with that. You know, much like Minecraft, you know, uh, it can catch a lot of players, um, by surprise. So, okay, you know what? I'm gonna head back here. Let's see. Um, let me go to the Dryad here and see shop. There it is. Grass seeds. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is put one right there and put one right there. So now I really don't need this. There we go. Alright. Geronimo! Like, doing what I just did right there would absolutely kill you there, Jay. You do suffer fall damage, you know. But because I have certain equipment, you know, I can survive. So let's see. Banner chest, throw those in. Blocks. I'll throw those back in there for the time being. Lights. Mushrooms. Plants and seeds. Which right, I didn't have any actual grass seeds in here, so throw those in there. Let's see. Material chest, throw that in there. I might just consider getting it. I mean, it's not that expensive. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Store page. Oh wait, that's T mod loader. That's not. Uh, um, Store page for Terraria. $10. So not too shabby. So It's not too expensive, you know. And with the modding community that you have on there, you know, um, you have you have like additional hours of content that you can do if you wanted to. So, oh wait, this one goes in this chest here. There we go. Let's see. Symbols, no bait. Okay, corruption. Right. Potions. Traps, no. Animals. Guess I'll throw the feathers in here for the most part. I live in Europe, right. The Euros. Yep. Statue chest. Throw that in there. Don't really have anything for the boss. So, wait, don't I have... Did I have an explosive chest somewhere? I'm surprised I haven't. No, I don't. Put those in there. Miscellaneous equipment. There we go. Let's see. Throw that there. Let's see. Now the wings can go in there. Put that in the material. Put that in the iron bar. And we should be pretty much good to go. Come on, get up there. There's that. And now put that in there. Okay. So now we just have to kind of wait for our grass to grow up there so we can start, doing the tree farm. I do need to work on gathering up some more dirt, but I think for the rest of the time, I want to try to go exploring a bit. So let's see. We went kind of through here a little bit, so let's go back to this spot here and continue exploring in the jungle. So, there we go. Let's see. Okay. Hmm. Can head on over here a little bit. Nothing over there. Nothing real over here. Alright. Oh, we move on. Oh, we got a chest over there, so that's nice. That's that guy. Hmm. I saw that pressure plate down there. There goes that guy. Try not to trigger that trap that's right there, but okay, got it. See, it's like right there. Ta-da! As you can see, my health is almost halfway gone. Well, it is halfway gone, so. And they don't start you out with that full health bar, you know, in the very beginning. So. Okay. There goes that one. There's another trap up here, by the way. Okay, honey dispenser. Meh. Meh loot. Let's see. Okay. Okay, going down some more. Ah, it's underwater. Okay. I hate those guys with the poison barbs. Not really. So think of it more like a cave system than a dungeon. So each biome has, there's multiple different biomes in the game, and there's multiple different caves in said biomes. So, um, So yeah. Um, so what I'm doing right at the moment is just kind of exploring through the cave to see if I can find like anything special in them, or special chests, or aka just loot. So there isn't really that many. I guess you might call, I guess you might say, there isn't really anything that is like a definitive dungeon, you might say. That is something that, there's only one place that is like a definitive AKA dungeon, and well, I can't get to that just yet because there's a boss that guards it, and well, while I might have the armor to try to face him, I feel like I don't have the best weapon to face him. So, come on, damn it. Reach down here and try to grab me. Ah, damn. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to find like some additional treasure chests out there that can give me the um that I can get some like additional loot from. So at least that's the idea. So there we go. What do you mean there, Blackheart? The dungeon that I speak of only has one boss that will guard it, and that guards it. So, oop, actually, I didn't really want that one to be there. I guess you could probably call that one a dungeon too, I guess, yeah. I don't necessarily call it like a maybe a full dungeon. I don't know. I guess you might say, what would your definition of a dungeon would be, I guess. But um There we go. Hmm. Traveling merchant has arrived. Okay. Okay. Looks like we're pretty much done here. We're good for now on that. Let's see. Where is the... Ah, there he is. Okay, what we got here? No. I think I already have a stopwatch, so no, 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 and no. Okay, so let me double check that I actually have a stopwatch, but double check. Yeah, I got stopwatches. No worries on that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and put stuff away. Put the spores in there. Box. Let's see. Got furniture. Chests. We got potions. We have ample parts. Put the boomstick in here. And then we got the bars. And there we go. Okay. So there's that. Let's see. Put the money away. How are we doing on time? Okay, so about 15 minutes. You're gonna be starting up your stream there, Blackheart, or make sure to hydrate. All right. Now let's see. Um, Party girl came on in, which is like meh. Okay. Gonna start setting up now. Sounds good, my friend. Sounds good. Okay, so Jay, just in case you're wondering, Blackheart and we pretty much got to end game in the Terraria vanilla. So we had heard about a mod called Calamity for Terraria, and supposedly it ramps up the difficulty like a lot. So far, we haven't really experienced too much of the difficulty, but for the most part, yeah, it's a little difficult here and there, but we haven't pushed the limits yet. there are areas where it is more difficult. It has given us a lot of additional recipes and the like. So, um, but here's the thing. Once we step into that mod there, Jay, there's probably going to be a lot of spoilers because we're going to be like talking about, a lot of stuff um, that we've already gone through in classic Terraria. So if you don't necessarily want to be spoiled, then you might need to, at the very least, mute my channel. um, um, maybe like open up another tab and like watch another channel or something like that. But I just want to kind of give you a warning about it, you know, because some people like to be not spoiled about things, and I'm just kind of giving you a heads up about it. I don't want you being totally upset about it because, well, um, I know how I am when it comes to spoilers. I really don't like them all that much. I want if I'm picking up a brand new game for the very first time, I want to try to experience as much of it as I possibly can without somebody coming in and saying, "Oh yeah, this is what happens, and here's the storyline, um, and here's everything that you need to do in order to, get through the game." You know, I want to kind of experience it myself, so I just want to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up that, you know, spoilers incoming. We're going to be bringing out, weapons that you haven't seen before, um, tools you haven't seen before. And obviously, there's going to be a lot of stuff that the mod brings in that isn't in the vanilla. Personally, I recommend playing the game at least once through vanilla just to kind of experience everything that the game has to offer. And don't get me wrong, vanilla Terraria is still challenging, especially if you increase the difficulty level by a lot. Okay. Um, you can put it up to even hardcore, one life, and that's it. I wish you luck if you try to do hardcore. Um, but, that's that's a possibility if you want to try it, right? Um, but um, oh, Blood Moon, what are you doing? I kind of wish that there was a way that I could like buff up um, um, the NPC weapons. Because the guide with that, pretty crappy bow and arrow is not exactly ideal. Get your ass back in here. They're good. Yes, please sit down. Don't do anything. I'm just basically waiting for the blood moon to finish off because um, it can be a little annoying trying to go out into the world with the blood moon gone. So, and there's the blood moon right there. The one thing that I don't really like too much about Terraria versus Minecraft, though, just to kind of, talk while I wait here, is um, in Minecraft, you can hop in a bed and sleep through the night, and it passes the night instantaneously, right? In Minecraft. Terraria, you can make a bed and you can sleep in the bed, but what it does is that it just kind of speeds up time. It's not an instantaneous like, hey, it's day now. So so while it might be nice, um, in that hey, you also have a bed, but but the problem is the fact that all it does is just speed up the time, and not really by a lot, to be honest. It's like every second, instead of like every second, it goes every 5 seconds or something like that. So it's like, okay. So it's not it's not the best. I kind of wish that there was, you could just kind of sleep in bed. It's daytime, you're done. You know, the only thing about that is the fact that, if you had the instantaneous, you know, sleep through everything, then these kind of nightly events would be child's play. You sleep in the bed, you sleep through the blood moon, and you're done. No real danger per se. Not that there's like a ton of danger when it comes to blood moon. At least, well, okay. If it's early game, it's annoying. Um, um I'm kind of getting more towards like a. I mean, I guess it's still kind of early game. But I'm getting closer to like a mid game level. Um, I haven't hit mid game because I haven't hit the hardcore boss. So once I get past the hardcore boss, then you kind of join, and then you kind of go into mid game. So and I'm not prepared for for a mid game run at the moment. So not going to do it. Nope. Hoping for daytime here pretty soon though, because Blackheart's going to be. Oh, there it goes. Um, okay, gel and shackle. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna need to start considering setting up for Calamity here pretty soon. So, so I didn't really get very far, unfortunately. Didn't really explore all that much either, which is kind of unfortunate. Didn't find much in the jungle cave there, so um, but there's a lot, obviously there's a lot of areas that I still need to kind of search through and explore a little bit more. Um, so, um, but I really do need to try to get, try to find, some additional, um, locations where I can gather, quite a bit of loot from. So, um, what I would love to get is another, decent weapon right at this point because the weapon that I have right now, just is not cutting it. So, um, we have a lot we have to kind of prep for guarding myself against the corruption. So that needs to happen here pretty soon. Or, I need to kind of guard against that. Which reminds me, I want to see. Um, that's not that one. There it is. Gray brick. convert all this over to gray brick, so gray brick, so that I can protect myself against the hardcore mode. Almost ready? Okay, there, Blackheart, sounds good. Then I will go ahead and set up for Calamity here in just a bit. So what I'm gonna do, for anybody that is curious right at this time, if you're like watching the single player video, um, I'm gonna end this fairly soon, the recording for this, and I'm gonna switch on over to the multiplayer session. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and save this game, close on down there. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch on over to the multiplayer session here. So I'll go ahead and end the single player recording right now.